Once more with more Avowed. Hee hee. Good times to be had. One moment. There we go. Okay. I was having some technical difficulties with my stream. But it's working fine now. Alright. So we have our lovely new companion, Miss Giarta, who will be very helpful. What's this?
Come on! Come on!
Ooh. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Excuse me. That's an electrical attack, I believe, to an enemy. Ah. Oh, wait, 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 wait. Does she have any skill points? I never did check. She does. Wahaha. Ooh, the other abilities. Acceleration. Giata increases the move speed and attack speed of all allies for 15 seconds. Ooh, that's rather nice. I'll read the empowered parts soon enough. Reconstruction. Giata's attacks heal all allies by a small amount. That's also really nice too. Combining these two together would be really good. Let's see. I'll start with the heals upgrading. Let's see. Boosted Essence. Purification heals all allies by 50% of their maximum health. Ooh, more than what you normally get. Enemies. Essence pressure. Enemies within range of the purification are interrupted and knocked back. Oh, nice. Essence shielding. Increase damage reduction of all allies by 20% for 15 seconds. Ooh, very nice, very nice. So, barrier. Oh, I thought this was the other one. I did not pay attention. Grants all allies a shield that provides temporary health for 20 seconds. Ooh, extra, extra health. Okay. Let's see, greater barrier. Increases the amount of temporary health granted by barrier. Medic shielding. When barrier ends, allies are healed in proportion to the amount of temporary health remaining. Oh, very nice. Impenetrable. While barrier is active, Jata cannot be hit and knocks melee attackers back. Oh. I might actually invest in this barrier too. So for acceleration we have evade attacks. Allies empowered by acceleration use their speed to gain 15% damage reduction. Extended acceleration increases the duration of acceleration by 10 seconds. And time shift. Any abilities activated while acceleration is active will have their cooldowns reduced by 50%. Very handy. Very, very handy. Sorry about that. I had an echo. Had to quickly deal with it. Okay. Reconstruction's critical restore. Reconstruction increases the healing granted to allies below 20% health. Okay, not bad, not bad. Overcharge. Reconstruction grants temporary health to allies that are already at maximum health. Oh, very nice. And Revitalize. Reconstruction revives incapacitated allies when Giata kills an enemy. I find that one to be a wee bit difficult, considering the damage output that she may do on her own to possibly get a kill, compared to myself. Hee How about that? I have a text from my eldest brother. Having a little get together on Sunday because my birthday was last weekend, last Sunday, and my brothers and their families could not make it at the time. So we planned for this weekend to celebrate my birthday together. So yippee! Okay, so what am I going to put points in for her? That is the question. Well, since I don't have Kai with us, I definitely want to put points into this barrier. As well as this. She has one more point. This could actually be helpful in case, well, it'll be helpful for them, I think. Yeah, in case her healing's on cooldown. And even though it's not really, there aren't many times where I'm in a hard fight, but it might prove to be hard without Kai, so we'll see. I do wonder at level 15 if they will level up and get more skill points. These for them. Okay, here we go. So I still have to find that last totem piece. I'm going to check over here. I'll head to Aku Tedek in time. I also kind of want to check over here too, as I get the chance. Because I really want that last piece. So I have to find godless runes hidden. In order to find the last bit I'm looking for. But that tends to be easier said than done. These are, you know, aren't these the runes that I found the choreographer's body? Philippe's depression. Wasn't Philippe that one guy I saved who was down in the hole? Yeah. Actually, maybe I'll check down there. Oh, wait. I see something. Okay, so that's just a way back up, but I'll take a look anyway. They look alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, basic stuff, basic stuff. Treasure chest that I missed. Okay, so I'm at the bridge again. The waterfall. Certainly find a way to get into that one secret entrance where that one Animancer's corpse was found. Ooh, look at this. See, that's what happens when I roam all over the place. I tend to miss things I could easily find and do by just walking in circles. So the way up looked like it was over this way. What the? I think somebody might be in a wee bit of trouble. Callaway. Sweet you are. Sorry, I'm munching on a Pop-Tart. So good. Oh, well, I think we found out what may have happened to the Animancer. That's unfortunate. Animancer's Journal. After a lifetime of research, I unlocked the mystery of spiritual self-combustion. Oh my. Today I will prove that, under the right conditions, a mortal soul is flammable. Sorry, flammable. Hark, the hour approaches. Hold on. Yummy Pop-Tart jelly all over the teeth. Making it hard to talk. Okay, there you go. Sorry. Update. Mondo says I'm not allowed in the workshop anymore. Who crowned him king of the Animancers? If he thinks he can suppress my work, he's sorely mistaken. He can't even suppress a small fire. Another update. I have established a field laboratory outside of town. Invitations have gone out, but so far no one has come to bear witness to my demonstration. Their loss, I say. When I prove the efficacy of spiritual self-combustion, I alone will reap the rewards. Hark, the hour approaches once more. Hark, you died.
One moment.
Don't see anything nearby. I don't know why he would try to combust his own soul. That's a pretty stupid thing to do, no? Well, if I'm lucky, maybe that assisted in something that was hidden like that. Animator is cigarette packet. I'll roam back into the underground section in a moment. I do want to check that one spot where I found the other dead Animancers. Skeleton. I don't think it was right there. It was around more. So we found the bears. Or was it the spiders? Nope, spiders were right there. Here we are.
Something nearby.
Yes, there is. Okay. I know there's a secret passage somewhere around here. But I just don't know how close or far it is to get in. I feel it shouldn't be too far. I think the one that died was the one that had the whole secret entrance. But would it be at his... Ooh, almost fell. At his body then? I don't know. If I could, I would climb up the roots. But I don't think that's possible in the slightest. Falling down would surely hurt.
One moment.
No, that doesn't look like anything. It's always so confusing. Entrance, entrance. I need entrance. Hey, when that happens. Especially since I have a plant that's right on me. This would be easier if I could actually see a distinct door. But I'm not seeing one. Which is kind of the problem.
Something nearby.
I gotta reestablish I can't get up there. Actually, I did get up there, didn't I? But it was a certain area blocked off. Yeah, I was climbing these rocks to get higher. Yeah, can't climb that. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to that one guy's body. It means I'm once again looping around. There has to be a way to get there. Maybe it's a longer roundabout way? I really don't know. But I can't climb at those lights. Uh-oh. That would have been a nasty fall. Me and my roundabout ways. Jumping.
Come on, people.
Ah,
Act like you're happy to be here.
who the heck are you? I've never found them before.
Ah! I thought that was you. Wasn't sure I'd ever see you again.
Who the heck are you? Evina. I see you moved on after we dealt with Evina. Treverick, was it? I had a feeling you might leave Dawnshorn, Dawnshorn, Dawnshore after that whole luminous Adra thing. Oh, it's him. You seem alive, more alive than I expected you to be. How did this work?
I wondered about that. You really did us a favor. We were never sure if we were safe. I guess now we can breathe more easily. We've moved on since you saw us on Castle's Folly. My crew's salty over standing about on land, but we do what we can do.
Need help finding a ship. We took Evina down, yours your lives. We gave the Adra to Devalva. Just thought you might like to know. It was good seeing you again.
Ah, so the job's complete after all.
Yep.
Good. I hope he gets whatever he needed out of it.
He didn't.
Listen, I need to get back to wrangling this rowdy crew of misfits. Thank you for stopping by and for, maybe we can return the favor someday.
Oh, please do. I did not expect to see you here, like, at all. Hey. Let's see, is there anything specific up here?
One moment.
Oh. So this was an empty camp. And they randomly appeared here. Okay. Should be getting close to that one end, yep. Hiya! When it comes down to it, not much is given on this. So you see the smoke just going bang, 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 bang. It wasn't smoky before. I really don't think there's anything I can do. I read his journal, took his items. Which was a wand and I think wine? Hmm. Okay, fresh water. Yeah. And where's this wand? Yeah, just common wand. That's what makes a little room. So, yeah, I really don't know what's the point of finding them except for getting those items. And I really don't know what to do about trying to get into that secret room or secret laboratory. Well, let's look around. Oh, a pot. Ivory spinner and sporling fire pot recipe. I think I read this before. Ivory spinner, sporling, kraken horn, potatoes, hunt's hair, and water. The cap of the sporling cooks more evenly when diced, but can be braised and enjoyed whole. Don't discard the body. Cut it into thin strips for fungus jerky. Excuse me. Ivory spinner legs are a delicacy. Ew. When cracked open and drizzled with butter. Squeeze the venom glands over simmering oil and garlic for an exotic spice that can improve any dish. How about the poison? Creatures' parts are an acquired taste and may not be welcome in most taverns, so it's best to cook them in private. Don't let that discourage you. For those who can stomach something a little different, even the strangest ingredients can be delicious when cooked in a dungeon with the help of friends. Uh-huh. I would be very concerned of eating certain creatures. Okay, so I went down there before. Yeah, so yeah, I got that recipe before. I wonder why it came back. Let me quickly roam over here. Grab this mushroom. Yeah, because I remember I went down relatively quickly because of the guy screaming for help. I remember being over here too with all the Delungans and spores. I think more spores than Delungans. So I'll check down here once again. Because these are, in a sense, hidden rooms. Oh, he's up here now. Oh no, who the hell are you? What are you doing here? You weren't here before. Oh. More people just popping in. What do you know? Huh. Guess they wanted to check out the runes. Yeah, that's where he was at, which was Philippe, I believe. But I'm quite certain I got something from here, from the crypt, no? Unless that was a key, I don't remember. Another animants. Yeah, they're just swarming in here now. Chest. Yeah, I got something from this body. Octet. 8 skulls. I'm just gonna say 8 skulls. So 8 skulls. Goes in a circle, I think. But then ancient hidden runes. Oh, I missed this too. Ooh, grenade. Hmm. Yeah, I'm honestly confused. Well, let me check over here. Get myself a little more comfortable, more relaxed. My chair. I already need like a stopper behind my chair so it doesn't roll on my hardwood floor. Okay. So I'm gonna see if I can find something over here, like go around if I can. Oh, right. Massive canyon. I forget these things ever so quickly. Can I... not from here. Over here. I think that leads into the grotto. Let's find out. Yep, ancient grotto. Okay, so I'll go inside. I know it's not in here. It's just going to be a very good chance I'm going to be looking things up on YouTube. I just get stumped at times and I don't know what to do. Also, today won't be much of a long stream today. Since... Ooh, money. Sorry. Quirky habits. But yeah, as I was saying, won't really be a long stream today. Just because I did wake up late. I hear something.
Something nearby.
Where is it? And there are things that I just need to do in general.
Got something.
Oh, there it is. No, that's not it.
One moment. One moment.
There are things that I just honestly need to take care of and do. But I didn't get much sleep. My dog woke me up. I was up incredibly late. Until about 7, or past 7 in the morning. And so I had to wake up to my dog barking in the yard. It's my father. Per usual. Always lets him out. I can't believe I missed this. And he just goes off like crazy. And it's very frustrating. And I cannot sleep through it since I'm relatively close to the yard. Room-wise. So I was woken up because of his insatiable barking. So I'm not fully awake, or I'm just feeling more tired than I normally would. So I might stream for maybe a full hour and a half or 2. Not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. It will depend on how I'm overall feeling. But it's definitely not going to be a long stream today, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Had to get in touch with a friend. Hello, Caster. I was talking about you earlier. Yes, with your bad barking behaviors. How you woke me up this morning. Well, afternoon. But I really needed more sleep. Okay, so that was a nice little shortcut down here. Which really didn't do much. Hi, Ponzu. Did he bother you while you were in my bed again? Yeah, I'm probably just going to have to look up where to find High Castle. It's my hair. Yes, I know. It smells nice, don't it? I washed it. It's all in my head. Ew, that tickles. Give me a chill. Why do I feel like something's here? Or I could be wrong. Oh, that them just standing there in the dark honestly did scare the crap out of me. Ah, don't you start that, not in here. Oh, I missed. Also, more like I got pushed off too. Because I could land in the water. Nothing going on in the water.
Yeah.
Caster, stop. I don't think there's... Well, I don't know if there's a way for me to get up there. If there is, I don't think anything is there. Okay, I'm cheating. Since I'm feeling out of it, I don't really have much of a explorer's patience at the moment. Let's see. It's a necklace. Oh, necklace is the one I'm looking for. Oh, seems I have to be knocked into death for this. Huh, doing the main story apparently was the way to do it. Because I believe it's the necklace I'm missing. Okay, since I'm here, I will talk to them really fast.
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right,
Aww.
changing the subject.
He's so sensitive and caring and sweet. Why are you trying to change the subject for? Let's talk about Emerald Stair. I'd love to get your thoughts on our companions. I want to talk. I want to talk more about you. So now let's get some rest.
Right. I'm sure you'll find it absolutely gripping.
But of
Go
course.
ahead. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
I wonder if he has any new opinions of Kai.
As you know, Kai and I have worked together in the past. It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but... Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your water skins.
Oh, it's not given to me anymore. Oh well, I'll leave that
Thanks
alone.
for talking.
Oh, where'd he go? Oh, he still has it.
Envoy? Well, that was interesting, right? The woman arguing about the crops failing? Standing up for what you believe against authority. I can respect that. Of course, my method would have been run away under the cover of night, never to return, but yeah, this works for her.
She's right, but trying to ignore an obvious threat. They can't call off the harvest on the opinions of a single person. You don't think you'd stand up for what you believe? You don't seem like one to avoid conflict. This is true, this is true.
Conflict, no. Consequences for my actions, oh yes. Anyway, there's clearly more going on here than a bunch of animancers sitting in dusty labs doing whatever they do all day. Beyond that, nah, I can't help you. Call me when you're back to facing real danger. Right, changing the subject?
Again. Ooh, here we go, we can talk about the companions again.
Right. I'm sure you'll find it absolutely gripping.
I want his opinion
Go
on
ahead.
Giata.
I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Giada's a mystery to me. Animancers give me the vricus, and for good reason. Most of them would just as soon turn your soul into jewelry as look at you. Giada seems different. She's smart, thoughtful, and she's got a spine, too. You can tell when someone needs extra help out here, and she doesn't. So, yeah, I don't understand her, but I guess I don't have to, really.
Such a nice guy.
Till next time.
Okay, so he's good. Your turn,
I hope
Giata.
no one minds. I made myself at home.
Actually,
Don't mind at all. It's good to have you. Tell us a bit about yourself, Giada.
Let's see.
You're
A
fine.
few things about me. I enjoy long conversations, and my favorite season is autumn. Apparently, I also snore, which annoys some people.
So do I. Glad it won't just be me now. We should pitch our tents on either side of Marius. The drone really helps him sleep.
Right, that's me. And the first rule of camp is never listen to Kai. He's a blessed Nimdude of the highest order.
If anyone needs their soul tinkered on, don't hesitate to ask. I'm rather good with souls.
I'll take your word for it.
okay, I'll actually ask you next, or talk to you next, then her.
You know, I've heard dueling is popular in the Valian republics.
So have
You
I.
wouldn't think a public argument could feel as brutal, but I'll be damned if Giada didn't draw blood.
What can I say? I do my best work under pressure.
Believe me, I meant that as a compliment.
Indeed. One of the best, sharpest tongues I've ever come across in this game. Oh, that's good. Giata had to make her point. Ridaro was being unreasonable. It was excessive. Loud, public confrontations rarely win people over. Besides, nobody else backed her up.
Not to mention willfully obtuse.
Living landers can be contrarian and combative. That's what sends a lot of us here in the first place. But it's still hard to swim against the tide with your own people, especially when it means getting them to face a hard truth.
Indeed. Trying to have people live in the reality of things is difficult because they rather accept reality if it's too hard to acknowledge. Because to them, it should be out of the realm of possibility because they believe, why is this happening? It's gonna happen, not to me, not in my lifetime, not with the people I know type of mindset. But as the saying goes, anything is possible. Just because we haven't found a means to everything doesn't mean it's not impossible to occur. I think that last bit kind of added on my own little spish to it, my own spiel. But it's all overall the same. Anything can happen, no matter who you are or where you are. Let's see. Indeed, court is full of flatterers trying to win favor by telling others what they want to hear. Sometimes you have to take a stand, even if it costs you. Are you hinting at a hard conversation that we need to have?
Kai hinting? Believe me, that Nimdude isn't subtle.
He's right. I'd rather drink salt water than have a hard conversation. That's what I admire about Giada.
Ooh.
She knows who she is and what she believes. She's got more clarity and conviction than I had at her age.
She has more clarity than you have now.
Hey, I am a willing victim of my own delusions.
At least he's able to admit that he's a willing victim. He does it on purpose. I get it. Losing home is hard, especially when home doesn't love you back. Sometimes you have to cut ties. A home that compromises you isn't worth returning to. No community is perfect. Why wouldn't it be so quick to abandon mine? Hmm. Well, hmm. Every time I make a decision, I usually base it on my own logic or possible experiences. I say possible experiences because you'll never know. Yeah, you never know. Unless I wish to share. But time will tell on that one. I actually don't know which one to pick. Actually, this one.
Can we just talk about something else?
Nope.
Hey, don't worry. We're talking about Giada's situation.
Right. Like, what did you think I was talking about?
Yours.
Anyway, this probably isn't how you wanted to start a new adventure, but we're glad to have you with us.
Thank you, Kai. The circumstances could be better, but it helps to be among friends.
Anytime.
Can we talk about something else for a moment? Agreed. Let's get some rest. Now I want to see
I
what
wish you could have seen Emerald Stair in better times.
What was it like? I've only passed through a few times over the years.
The evenings were cool. Fish leaped into our nets. Emerald Stair was everything.
Pleasant and abundant. Sounds like the fables old trenchers used to tell about Deadfire. Paradise.
all good things tend to come to an end.
These animancers don't agree on much, do they? You'd think arguing is a communal pastime.
Mhm. Now, I want your opinion on Giata once the game moves on. Oh, hold on. He wants to talk about arguing animancers.
Only that they seem to love it. If you asked any two of them which way's north, you'd get 3 different answers. It's a wonder Fjord stood this long.
Their divisions run deep, maybe deeper than animancy. A little friction is healthy. They're rogue academics running experiments in the wild. What do you expect? I'll do this
I
one.
hadn't thought about it that way, but you may be onto something. They're stuck between a crop blight, a skeptical governor, angry farmers, and about as hostile an environment as you can find. And half of them seem more interested in pursuing their personal projects than dealing with the blight.
Yeah. They lack a common purpose. The disorganization is a vulnerability. Isn't the freedom people come to live lands for?
Say what you will about Rawatai, but the demands of surviving together on a storm-battered rock are the backbone of our society. I don't think Fjord shares that, or anything like it.
No, it seems all about all for one and one for me.
Shoot.
Tell me about,
You're asking me? I'm not much of a gossip.
but still, I like.
Okay, who do you want to know about?
I want to know about Giata.
She's got a lot of heart, and she's loyal to her people and their principles, even when it costs her. Giada's lost her home, but kept her resolve. It takes a special kind of person to weather what she has and emerge stronger for it. She'll have a lot to figure out after all this, but she's gonna be okay.
That she will, that she will. I thought you didn't care for animancy. She's driven by her parents' legacy, but she hasn't found her own motivations. And Giata could drive the future of animancy. Even the colleagues who disagreed with her clearly respect her. This is true.
I noticed that too. It says a lot. I can't say what I'd want the future of animancy to look like, but there's no one I'd trust more than Giada to figure it out. Sure,
Well, that's all I want to talk to you about.
get
Your
some rest
turn,
on.
Giata.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an animancer feels different without Fior Messiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone.
I think you're going to enjoy working for yourself. If Fior isn't going anywhere, you could always make amends. Certainly not to me. uh, she has no reason to make amends. I mean, the governor needs to get his head out of his ass and pay attention, because even his mother is afflicted with dream scourge, and he wants to say, "No, they're not. Dream scourge are not here. We're okay, but your mother is not okay," and you want to proclaim that she's ill with something else. Crazy.
It'll take some getting used to, that's for sure.
Hmm?
At least now I have a place I can call my own.
I don't have much to offer aside from a messy camp and an old bedroll. You're welcome to stay as long as you have us. I'll smuggle you back into Prairie time if you feel homesick. Let's do that one.
Such a troublemaker, but a thoughtful one. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous?
But of course! Probably, though not through any fault of ours. With any luck, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Does that make you uncomfortable? Well, there may be some things that might be our fault. This one.
I never expected to live forever. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so, anyway.
Good. Well, let's ask about you, Giata.
What are you so curious about?
Oh, wow. That's more than I've ever seen. What do you think of our traveling companions? Oh, that's one of the basic ones, so I won't ask that, not till later. Can we talk about what happened to your parents? Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
I suppose you deserve to know, after what I put you through. My mother wanted to expand Fior's agriculture. Feeding Emerald Stair wasn't ambitious enough. She wanted to feed the world. She thought she could break the wilderness, using animancy as the whip. Turn the living lands into a garden.
Interesting. Do you think that's even possible? That sounds ambitious, but incredibly dangerous. Until something went wrong. No offense, but that's downright terrifying. She thought you could break using animancy as the whip.
That's putting it lightly. After my father put the finishing touches on the phantasmal focus, she was impatient to get started. After all, whoever controls the spirit of the living lands has nature in the palm of their hand.
Well, I think I might be the one controlling the spirit of the living land since they are talking to me through my head. That's a lot of power for one animancer. So Emerald Stair was just a prototype for a bigger plan. Don't take this the wrong way, but was your mother alright? I'll do this one.
My father thought so too. Emerald Stair was just the beginning to her. My father thought she was brilliant. Others thought she was mad. I think she was a victim of her own ambition. She wanted so much, and there was so little time to achieve it. Theoretically, her plan should have worked. But the living lands had other ideas. When she used the phantasmal focus, theory collided with reality. Everything went wrong.
What do you think happened? Does animacy often change people like that? How old were you? What makes you think we'll fare any better than your parents did? Thank you for telling me. I'm sure it wasn't easy. What happened?
I can't rule anything out, but I suspect the Dream Scourge had something to do with it.
Really?
It lives in the essence of the living lands, corrupting whatever it touches. And if I'm right, that means it's been here a long time. Or the forces behind it.
Guess I'll go down the line. Does animacy often change people like
No.
that?
To my knowledge, the accident was no everyday occurrence. but neither was the experiment. My mother transgressed on nature, on existence itself. Still, I don't understand what went wrong. When I do, then I can finish her work.
How old were you?
I was 17. That makes it... Gods, has it been 13 years already?
Oh,
After
wow.
they died, I wouldn't go near a lab. It was ages before Quilici got me to crack open a book. I have a lot of catching up to do in my studies.
She's
Need to
30.
make up for lost time.
What makes you think we'll fare any better than your parents did?
My mother and father didn't know the risks, and I can't stop thinking about them. Caution and experience will stop us from repeating their mistakes. That's all I care to say for now. At least, about this topic.
Fair enough.
I thought my family's research could help Emeralds there. That it could banish the Dream Scourge from our lands. Of course, Vidaro wouldn't even give me a chance. He was afraid of history repeating itself.
He's just afraid,
Still,
period.
I'm hopeful. This legacy of mine could change Animancy as we know it. And something tells me I'm close to a breakthrough. Closer than my mother ever got.
Is that what you want? Let me know if I can help in any way. Closer to your own annihilation.
Good question. The idea of finishing my parents' work gives me a warm feeling. But do I want it? I know I've got one lifetime, and I want to do something with it.
You've lived before, and with any luck you will live again. Breaking new ground in Animancy is a good start. Right. That doesn't answer my question. Why?
Maybe it's not a question of what I want, but what is best for me. This is the one life where I am Giada Castel, Animancer extraordinaire. In the next life, I could be an idiotic tree. I have an obligation to use the time I have. No Animancer has engineered an ecosystem before. Maybe, with a little luck, I could be the first.
Oh. How? Alright, let's see. Your surname is Castell. Any connection to Castal's Folly? Hum.
That little island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of. Ignato Castel led the Valiant Trading Company in the Deadfire Archipelago. Among other things, he invested in the future of Animancy, and apparently he had interests here.
No family connection then. What was Castal's Folly? Any idea what happened to him? Thanks for your curiosity.
He had some ideas about moving great distances in the blink of an eye. As far as I know, he was unsuccessful. Animancy and ambition are a dangerous mixture.
Yeah.
Intoxicating, but dangerous.
Yeah, ambition tends to be dangerous in its own way, depending on what it is that you're trying to do and how you go about it.
I hope not. I wouldn't want my family associated with speculation, corruption, and whatever else happened in the Deadfire. We have enough problems already.
Fair enough. Any idea what happened to him?
Afraid not. I've heard a lot of contradictory stories coming out of the Deadfire in recent years. Some say Castle is still in power, while others think his second-in-command took over the Valiant Trading Company. You know how it is. Wherever there's conflict, there's bound to be misinformation. Unfortunately, that's all I know. Whether or not Castle succeeded, I don't think it's folly to dream.
Let's see, have you ever tried Animancy on yourself?
Now that you mention it, I did try and awaken my soul to become fully aware of my past lives. Every Animancer tries and fails. It's practically a rite of passage. So, one evening, I crept into the workshop and cobbled an invention together from spare parts. Amateur work. Then I turned it on. Big mistake. The next thing I knew, it was morning. I was floating in the fountain, and my head was pounding like a drum.
You don't need animancy for that. Just rum and a crew on shore leave.
That answers a lot of questions, honestly.
Sometimes I wonder, what if it actually worked? What if all of this happened before, and I'm just reliving the events of a past life. I try not to think about it too much.
Nah, that just gives you anxiety, my dear. How does the phantasmal focus work?
Ah, a simple question with a very complicated answer. The device is attuned to the spiritual energy of the living lands, much like a compass to magnetic north. But essence is chaotic by nature. As you saw with your own eyes, imposing order on chaos is not without risk.
Indeed. You say the living lands doesn't want to be controlled. Your parents accepted that risk. Could anyone wield the phantasmal focus?
Indeed. Don't get me wrong. This invention is a small miracle, but it isn't enough. The phantasmal focus was supposed to be the start of something grand. One lever of a device that exists only in theory. Perhaps it should remain that way.
Alright. Thank you for the talk, my dear. Get some... Actually, tell me about...
Anyone in particular? I warn you, I'm not the best judge of first impressions.
You know what do you think about me?
We haven't been together long, but I think I have you figured out. In Paradise, you have a reputation for being an unlawful misfit. This is the frontier, after all. We don't exactly do things by the book. Fior Messiverno tolerates you well enough. No doubt thanks to my influence. Of course, all I know is what you've done. You may not think these choices reflect who you are. At the end of the day, you shouldn't care what anyone thinks. All that matters is how you see yourself.
Oh, I can ask about the others too. What do you think of Kai? Excuse me, I burped.
Kai is a useful fellow. We need people like him to keep you grounded. Just not too grounded.
Indeed.
On the surface, Kai is all charm and confidence. You feel good knowing he's around. But there's something deeper. Something in his core that he guards from everyone. Maybe even himself.
That's actually very good insight. What makes you do you think we should be concerned? What makes you think so? Thanks for your perspective.
Kai wears his confidence like a mask. We all do. No one wants to project their frailties. But in his case, hiding behind it amplifies his better qualities. So I say, let him have his mask. If there's another side to him, he'll show us when he's good and ready. No need to rush a natural process.
Ooh. Uh-oh. One moment, please. Ah, so I have to do this differently. Hold on. There we go. Sorry. There was an annoying bot thing coming in, doing the whole usual cheap viewers here type of crap. So I had to get rid of them. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it through my phone, which was very interesting. So I had to do a roundabout way of going to my browser to do it. Any thoughts on Marius?
Marius is working through something.
That he is.
An old wound that hasn't healed. A search for forgiveness? Who knows? He's a tough fellow, but I wouldn't put too much pressure on him.
It's ever so much fun to tease him. What kind of pressure? I seem to attract the wounded. At least they can make good company. Yeah, what kind of pressure?
Good question. Mental and emotional pressure, specifically. Marius could hunt the great western stag if he set his mind to it, but his own feelings elude him. When he wants to find himself, give him room to do so, but don't push him. Just be there to catch him. I've spilled all the gossip I know. Ask me again when there's a new face in camp.
Very well.
If I must.
Oh, she still has conversation.
I can't believe it. Ranger Dorsal, a traitor to Fior Messiverno. Shame we had to kill her. But at least now she can't hurt anyone else. The damage is contained, more or less.
But you weren't there. I was the one that did it with Kaya and Marius. She was wrong about Fiora Messeverno, about your people. We set an example. That's what matters. What would you have done? Yeah, what would you have done?
Usually, my people send traitors into exile. Let nature sort them out. Exile in the living lands is not the worst fate a criminal can suffer, but it's close, and always deserved. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fior Messiverno. Blamed animancers for the problems we tried to solve. And I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything else.
Will do. Any more combos
Until
from
next time.
Woo! Girl, you were really up for talking tonight, aren't you?
Between the two of us, thank you for helping Yatsley reach that vase. Maybe it seems like nothing to you, but to her it's everything. When you consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are, it's outrageous that we build so high off the ground.
Take it you and Yahtzee are close. I could ignore a little lady in distress. Most people ask for more complicated favors than reach a high shelf. Especially that, yeah, little cougar trying to ride these bones. You know, I would probably bury them to avoid.
She's very special to me. Don't let her size fool you.
Excuse
On
me.
the inside, Yatsley stands as tall as a mountain.
I believe it.
One of these days, she's going to change the world, shake things up. And I'll be at her side, grinning like a fool. Anyway, thanks again.
Yeah, well.
Not before I've done some reading.
Okay. She finally doesn't have anything else to talk about. Let's see. I want to... What does this do? 100% health. Ooh. Ugh, spider legs. I would never, in real life, because of spider legs. Nope, 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 nope. You'd have to catch me dead. I'm like 5. Okay, is there anything I need to upgrade? That I can upgrade? I should upgrade? That would upgrade? I need more hard wood branches for the grimoire. I don't think that's the one I was using. This is what I'm using. Let's see. Should I upgrade one of these to the next one? I wish I could see the spells, just so I knew what was what. That would have been really nice. Oh, I can, ooh. How many of these do I need for? I need 22. Not gonna be enough, but I'll try. Yeah, I only could make 3. Unfortunate. Uh, I'll do this one. I'm just randomly picking one. I don't want to use anymore since that is Awaken Adra. Okay. Yeah, exit here. Oh, okay. Never had to deal with that before, so that was a little new. Ooh, dream.
Did they not glow in the light? Her parents, her sentinels. To grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death.
Call that life? I doubt Yarta thinks her parents are still alive in any way that matters to her. You and I have different ideas of beauty. I thought they were monstrous. I guess there was a horrible majesty to them. Can I have one? I thought you were butting in, trying to sleep. I'll do this one.
The lake dries. prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe. They flower. They will never fade.
Why do you care so much? Somehow, I don't think they agreed to this. Do you think there's a way to turn them back into people?
Apple into seed. We think not. They have blossomed now. They sing in peace. Was it not worth the change?
Not really. No, we can't decide for others. They should always have a choice. You're right. They have a new form now. That's better than nothing. Now I'm gonna say no.
Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells.
I suppose they live on in some form. You disgust me, so let me sleep. I would have to disagree with better than their frail shells. Because they're still frail, you can burn the crap out of them. It doesn't understand humanity. Maybe I should let it.
Even the darkest evening clouds part with the morning mist. Sleep now. Dream of beauty and new life. We will speak soon.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach it mortality in life. Even though here it is, in a sense, immortal. It doesn't fall into the wheel. It is its own entity absorbing all essence of those who die. I'd rather not let it go a little out of control. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm finally back Nakuta deck. So, in here, there's supposedly there's a back room. There are back rooms. Inside the Nakuta deck, head to the back room to take the stairs down.
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar.
We remember these walls. Yes, we have been here.
So there's supposed to be. I wonder. I definitely wonder. We'll progress the story and see if it opens up.
Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery, armed and ready for mischief.
Gods! Warn somebody next time.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about?
The dream scourge and how to stop it. Anything I can about the entity tethered to my soul. Keep an open mind, no expectations. Can we just get this over with? I am more curious about this entity.
We'll get to that and more, I promise. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the dream scourge to show its ugly face.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. I'm ready? Is that a good idea? Are we even allowed to use this equipment?
No, but it should get us results. All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Anxiety? Annoyance? Maybe a little bit of burnt hair smell?
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Maybe we shouldn't try again with the unreliable soul-powered device.
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, there goes nothing.
Souls a circle, a whirlpool. We twine. We twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched,
Right.
like a fishing rod.
Yep.
Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless.
Indeed. Whatever you did, it worked. It felt strange for a moment there, like we got someone's attention. What does the Phasmal focus tell you about that? Something wants us to go deeper. Let's ask about the Phasmal focus.
That we're on the right track. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it.
I wonder if the voice itself, the entity, is also the Dream Scourge. So we find the source, cut it off at the root. Can we just send a little healing magic through the Adra? Are you alright? Well, not sure if healing magic would even work, considering we don't even know what the Dream Scourge is, and healing may not even do anything. So I'll do this one.
My thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent.
You want to go down the secret entrance. Any theories about what's going on here? We're walking into a trap. Door open for a reason.
We shouldn't
theories?
jump to conclusions. After you.
Well, yeah, that's what they
You're
call theories.
determined to get us all killed, aren't you?
Oh, think of the fun, Marius.
Gods, did you open that door?
Why are you still wounded? And yes,
I've been praying here for ages. And in all that time, I've never found a way down to the lower levels. Not one. You're going down there, aren't you?
excuse me. That's the plan. Any advice? I'm not going to find the answers I'm looking for up here. I'm afraid of what I'll find, but I have to. Is this where you tried to talk me out of it?
I wish I could help. All I can tell you is to take care. I tell the acolytes to walk softly for a reason. Something is alive down there. Or if not alive, moving.
Ooh. I appreciate it. I'll be careful. We could survive down there for so long. Great! Looking forward to it already. Whatever it is, I'm not afraid of it. Honestly, this would be my normal reaction.
I don't mean to frighten you, but I couldn't see you off without warning. If you don't return, I'll tell the others what happened.
Oh, gee,
I
thanks.
feel better about this already.
I know, right? 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks.
I did not bring us here to explore, but clearly something wants to be found.
I had this feeling we're not supposed to be here.
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you?
That is the question. I don't see 7, 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay. Ooh, we got enemies. Okay, so supposed to find it down here.
Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. No, millennia. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yes, you
We'll
are.
talk more once we reach the bottom.
Ooh, I can have her do that. Nice.
A little power goes a long way.
Thank you. Very nice, very nice. I might need escapades. If I do that, see see if there's anything better. Not much down here. It's very shallow. Alright. Hiya. Ellie. Hidden over here? Nope. Treasure! Turquoise, talon, tanned hide, sealed chunk, beetle shell. Ah, I found the effigy. Yeah, see, if I just started the main quest, I would have found it without having to look anything up. To know that, I would have found it during the main quest. I'm so ashamed. I am so ashamed.
Let's take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
Ah, but it's complete now. I can complete it. If anything, I'm probably gonna look up that secret door for the mage. That's definitely a head scratcher for me. I want the goodies behind the wall.
Right behind you.
A lovely creature is down here. Spoiling cruiser, huh? Since you are that of the great fire, well, great fungi, I must burn you. It's not very powerful, sadly, but it'll have to do. We got it. How long does this barrier last, I wonder? It's actually lasting a good long time. Oop, and we get healed. Very nice. Yeah, I like that barrier. It's going to come in handy. My dear.
Charge it up. Just a little spark.
Just a little spark. Anything hidden over here? Doesn't look at it. Marius!
Got some.
Oh yeah, that was the court.
No, the knife that pierces in the dark.
What?
Whatever this is, at least it's dead.
It's
2
poison.
points for the godless, none for the abominations.
Whatever it is, it's dead? I don't understand what she means by that. Like, what abomination? Is it against the wall? Oh! Yeah. It looks... Huh. It's almost like an automaton guardian. But it bleeds purple blood. Very curious. Is this poison? I feel like this is poison. Yep. Oh, how did I know? Okay, get all those really fast. Now, where is my poison food thingy? Just so I know. Here it is, Grog. Curious. Okay, look for Grog.
Yeah.
Watch your head. There's a trap by the bottom.
Yeah. I kind of stepped on it. Coming out, coming out. Wait for them to heal. That always helps too. I'll wait a moment longer since they're poisoned. Girl, how are you still shocked? You know what? We're just gonna fight. Skeleton, skeleton. Did they ever scream like that before? I really don't recall. Well, at least their poison's almost done. Must grab. Dang it. Got it. Okay, let me switch my book since it's not. It smells something burning. It's a little suffocating. Okay, I gotta close my door. Oh, hi, Panzu. Come here, Pan Pan, so you don't get closed out. Whew, my parents are doing something downstairs, and it's not appealing. Hiya! Okay. Oh, good move. Ow! Rude. Cool, we got the 7 points. Also, berry, please. Oh yeah, that berry is so nice. I was able to stand there and just take it.
Well, that was fun.
Use that as you will. So what's in this door? Ah, my dear, if you could.
A little power goes a long way.
Thank you. Doesn't seem like there's anything else in there. I'm missing a plant. Oh, it's on the Lord. Okay, never mind.
Life into death. To think it survived all these years.
If you ask me, looks like it's from the ancient Peidraku period.
Huh.
We've seen godless architecture before. But I've never seen godless art until now. Just imagine how much has been lost.
What is in
We
the
should
center?
keep moving. I don't mean to slow us down.
I have no idea what that big centerpiece is. Is that the accumulation of souls?
I would not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it, with the help of some ice.
Oh. Ah. Is there a way to not turn that off? You might not be on this end. Well, luckily enough, I can make some ice. That didn't go the way I hoped. I better move fast before that thing breaks. Ice. Nice, nice.
Just a little spark.
There we go. I think that turned off electricity. I'll wait for them to stop being affected by. Mars, why does it reset on you? better use a mana potion. Okay, cool. Maybe there's something possibly up there. Oh. Dead body nearby. Aha, in there. Take that. Oh, let me correct. Oh, really? I can't bind that. Okay. Well, I'll bind this to 5 then. That's weird. I can't bind this. Huh. Guess it's only used to open electrical doors. I know there are enemies coming up, but I feel like there are going to be enemies here too.
What in the name of Aora is that?
I do not want to meet whatever killed that thing.
I've never seen anything like it before.
Giant
I
slumber.
don't believe it's a statue. No. We're going to die down here, aren't we? Well,
Oh, we'll be fine. So, there's no reason. I did an extend. Ow. Ow. I'm alive. You're lucky you're resilient.
Need a miss.
No thanks.
Give me
You are annoying. Oh, it blew up. I was like, what's making the clang noise? Parry. Out of stamina. Do that. Wanted to try to like. That probably wouldn't work considering that there are light exploders. Whew!
That's done? Who's hungry?
I thought you said we were going to die down here. She didn't believe. Alright, let's move on forward. Oop, treasure.
Death into life. Interesting. The godless clearly had some ideas about reincarnation, even if they didn't have a god.
Let's keep moving. This one makes my neck itch.
Can you imagine life without any gods to guide your destiny? Without anyone shepherding you this way and that? Of course I can imagine it, but I wager you have a harder time.
Depends. I feel that the entity that's tethered to me is their god that shepherds them, but not the way that we think. The Adra.
Looks like quite a party. Let's break it up. How
Sounds
did
good to
they
me.
even get through? Things must have a secret entrance. I'll say it. I'm impressed.
Yes, yes. Just a good way of keeping this tethered. Oh, it heals. Got it. I don't know why I didn't switch to this
If
earlier.
there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Adra pillar.
I would say no. There's one more enemy I see. Looks like it fell. Need to open this one.
Little power goes a long way.
Come, hear us through the Adra.
I will. Give me a moment. Most people like to look at things first. That's locked for now.
Find us.
Yeah. You're so impatient.
As a mouse.
Come here, subtle mouse.
Charge it up. Just a little spark.
That's two.
Little power goes a long way.
Three. Hey, Panzu. I take it you're hungry, my fluffy. I know. Daddy's almost done. Kitty cats. Such adorable babies. Especially when they meow. Right, Panzu? Yeah, you guys have cute meows. Especially you. He has a very soft meow. It's adorable. Oh, that was three. I thought there were four, not three. Whatever works. Now, where are the rest of those enemies? Keep popping up and disappearing. Oh, look at that. Alright, now I can touch the Adra. See what happens.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner.
Did we now?
I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us.
As if it truly is one. I'm ready. Let's get it over with. Why does it feel like the runes were built to lead us here?
The Godless erected many important sites around Pillars of Adra, though I can't speak to their motives. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
That I will, that I will.
You are here.
Voices.
You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts. We welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain.
What are you? Who are you? Now I'm really losing my mind. That sounds lonely. Will you share these memories with me? I didn't come here for you. I was looking for traces of Dream Scourge.
We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls.
Huh. If that were true, you have to be as powerful as a god. That's how you brought me back from the dead, isn't it? Enough skip to the part where you tell me who you are.
We dream, the land stirs. We become. They brought their prayers to us. We answered.
A new god. How did you come to be? If you're a god, why has no one heard of you? I disagree. Everyone knows the gods of Eora. You're not one of them. I really do feel that they... well, it's not that they are a new god. They are an old god. Very old god.
Our people died. Their books were burned. No one was left to speak our name. But we remember an age of connection and wholeness. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sabado.
Now we have a name to this entity, who is an ancient, forgotten god. Probably older than the other gods. I felt the rumblings of other gods in and beyond, but never you. Hey, Pandu. All these years, I've wondered whose godlike I am. I'm your godlike, without a doubt. That makes you the god of a dead people, and my deity. What aren't you telling me? You properly, Sabadal. Sabadal. I don't have time for this. I need to find the source of dreams. Could you help me or not? Yeah, they're my godlike.
Our spark found you when you dreamed in the womb. Godlike, they said. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long.
And I now need your help. I have to stop the Dream Scourge. This is about freeing you from your prison, isn't it? That's why you've reached out. Wait, and the stringer root asked you whose godlike I am. You told me none of this. Their memory was hazy, though, at that time. So I'll do this one.
No, we do desire our freedom, yes, but we also wish to know you. Can two shoots not spring from the same seed? Find us. Free us. The rot that festers seeks into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea.
Interesting. I wonder if the other gods of Aora attacked them and imprisoned them. And in turn, the Dream Scourge occurred. I'll find you, I promise. I won't let you suffer alone. A garden, a poison sea. You got to give me more than that. I know these metaphors. You still haven't told me why you were imprisoned. I wonder if I can get that answer.
Would that we knew. Our jailers gave us no explanation.
Yeah.
But perhaps the ancients who were beloved to us, perhaps they can quiet the questions in your mind. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherished us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison.
And then you help me end the Dream Scourge. I don't think I like this. I don't have much time. Yeah, they were definitely imprisoned by the other gods. That's why their influence wasn't there. They were, I guess, angry and jealous to know of this ancient entity being there. So they all came together and sealed them.
We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it?
Hell yeah! Accept Sabadal's power. Grant me your power. Reject. Keep your gift. I did this on my own. A sliver of your power is a sliver of your soul. Your gift makes me a little more you.
A mere drop in a lake, a drop of our blood, our sap,
I want to see what happens.
given to nourish you. We would never harm you, seed of our soul. We could not, even if we wished such cruelty. Your will remains yours.
Very well. Then I will accept your power.
Take it with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
Ooh. Thorn of Sapadal. Fires a thorn of energy that passes through multiple enemies, causing damage on impact and momentarily rooting them in place. Nice. Very nice. I love learning more about the storyline. What's up?
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
Oh, you're back. I made sure she didn't touch anything important.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought.
You thought I was dead, didn't you? That she did. Other gods aren't going to be happy about this. Ow. No wonder the Inquisitor is here. They don't care about the Dream Scourge because they know, they more than likely were told by the Burning Queen that it's part of the god here. They want the Dream Scourge to flourish, to bloom, to kill everything, to kill the god. Ow, my head. How long was I out? That wasn't as bad as when I was killed, but it was damn close. I'll say this one.
Actually, I thought your soul had been blasted to 1,000 pieces. but I'm happy to be proven wrong. While you were out, I got
That is
some
worse.
clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands, somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness.
You don't say. The garden. They called it the garden.
Right. The garden. Sure. Doesn't sound like something I'd want to mess with.
If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin.
Their name is Sapadal.
Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you?
They are my god. Sapadal's the god of the living lands. Apparently, I'm Sapadal's godlike. I hear the voice in my head that claims to be a god.
Excuse me?
Yep.
Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this?
They didn't reach out to me until I set foot in the living lands. I believe they're trapped in the garden for some reason. No one alive remembers them.
A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something.
A watcher told me the Adra in the living lands is different. You think Sapadal is trapped inside the Adra? Care to share with the rest of us? I'm gonna do this one.
Not the Adra itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the living lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the living lands is their prison, their tomb.
Interesting. Sapadal wants me to free them. I'm glad it makes sense to you because I'm lost. There must be a connection between Sapadal and the Dream Scourge. I'm going to do this one.
You could be right, but we have no way of knowing for certain. Not yet, anyway. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
It wouldn't turn down I wouldn't turn down help. We don't even know if Sapadal can be trusted. What do you think, Marius? Marius is skeptical. I'm not going to ask him.
A little divine intervention couldn't hurt.
It really couldn't.
The real question is, where do I start?
I need to find the halls of Teberu Sanakis. I wish I had the answers. You're not alone. We're in this together.
Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
This god like Sokka's out of my depth. Call me when you need to clean a rabbit.
Let's return to Fior Messiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues.
Sounds good to me. Though, the Steel Garrote might be there. What does this mean for Emerald Stair? After everything we've learned, maybe the governor will invite you back. Talk more later. I don't know. That governor is so damn hard-headed. He would probably think it as nothing more than skeptical and bullshit.
Gods, I don't know. The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy. The end of the living lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Wasn't much here for me to begin with.
Wait,
Sapadal. What do you sense?
we smell the musk of war. We
Yep.
hear the clash of steel.
Is this happening now? Are we under attack? Is this happening now or in memory? If someone's in danger, speak up. Now he's trying to kill me.
We thought... did we imagine this?
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter?
I have a bad feeling we need to get back to Fjordmest Verno fast. Sabra have premonition. Not sure what it meant. I don't know. Sabra kicked up a fuss. Let's get moving.
I don't like the sound of that. Let's go. You take the lead.
We found a way out while you were sleeping. Looks like a shortcut to the surface.
There's an enemy nearby. I want to fight them. They're over here.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only take so many revelations at a time. What we discovered here, it changes everything.
Seriously, where are these enemies? Like when I'm right here, they appear. I don't know. I have to figure that out somehow, maybe.